We have got a brand new buzzer beater promo as well as a social media stars promo, both of which have got 105 overall grandmasters for them. You got a bunch of 103 masters with the social media stars promo, and then you've also got another bunch of masters ranging from that 101 Booker to the 103 Anthony Davis. I'm going to show you exactly how you can get all of this stuff and what you're going to be able to get if you are nominally spent. Let's start off with the buzzer beater promo over here, and as you'll notice, it is a format that we have had previously. It is only out for 6 days this time instead of, say, a usual 7-day promo format, so it is a little bit shorter. You've got 2 sets of currencies, as it were, with this promo. Along the top, you're going to be getting these buzzer points. They are the red points, as it were, for this promo, and then underneath that, you're going to be able to get yourself some clutch points. These are the green points for the sake of this video. If we take a look at those top events, you can play through 20 events on the first one, and each one is going to give you 50 of those buzzer points. Now, each event is going to cost you 10 stamina to play through. There are 20 of those events to play through, and when you've played through all 20, you will then unlock the next set of events. Again, another 20 events to play through. Again, each one is going to cost you 10 stamina, but this time they are going to give you 100 of these buzzer points. Then once you've played through all 20 of those, it'll go on to the next one. Again, very similar stuff. This time only giving out 150 of those points. Finally, you get onto the final event, which is 300 points per event. Now, none of these events will reset at all throughout the entirety of the promo, meaning you can play through all of them in the first hour, day, whatever you want to do. You can go ahead and play through all of those events as quickly as you would like to get as many of those points as you want. Then once you've gone ahead and played through those top events, those bottom events will then unlock. You'll notice the very first event is going to be where you're exchanging 500 of those buzzer points to get 750 of those clutch points. There are 2 of these to go ahead and play through. The first one can only be unlocked once you play through all 20 of these top events, and obviously the second event is just unlocked already. Don't know why that is the case. It's been like this every single time we've had the format, but that's going to be that very first event. Then you'll notice the clutch points 2 event. This one's going to be slightly different, where you're putting in 2,000 of those buzzer points to get 2,500 of those clutch points. And it goes up bit by bit, with the third event requiring 3,500 buzzer points, and it will give out 3,500 of those clutch points. And then the very last event is 8,000 of those buzzer points for 5,000 of those clutch points. So they have slightly adjusted it, I believe, to what we have had previously. I could be wrong about that, but it feels like they have. The very last event at the end is going to be for that 105 overall Russell Westbrook. To get this one unlocked, you don't have to complete all of the events. You need to get all 4 of the other masters. So that's getting that Devin Booker, DeMar DeRozan, Pascal Siakam, and that Anthony Davis over there. You need to get all 4 of those. That will unlock this event. Then you need to go ahead and get an extra 10,000 buzzer points in order to get this Russell Westbrook. Now, you will notice there is one extra event over there in the top left-hand corner. This one is a little bit of a weird event where you're going to put in 3,000 of those buzzer points in order to get yourself a chance to earn a buzzer beater master pack. Now, that is very confusing, and there isn't really much to go off with this pack. The only thing I can assume is you will get a slight chance at getting any one of the masters. Now, that is me making that assumption. It's not 100% guaranteed that that is what you're going to get with this pack. That is me making that assumption based off what you can see on the pack. It would have been great if we could actually see what you're going to get in the pack, or at least have some kind of information as to what's in that pack. But my guess is you will try and get yourself all of the other masters in this pack. I don't know what the chances are of you pulling the masters. It probably is incredibly low. However, that event is there if you want to go ahead and spend your buzzer points. The only other way you're going to be spending your points is through obviously trading in your buzzer points for your clutch points. And with those clutch points, you want to then use them on this pack over here. This is to get yourself 89 to 97 overall players. They're not going to be useful for your team at all. You can't resell them or use them in any sets particularly. You could probably use them in a couple of trade up sets here and there if we get them in future promos, some exchange sets. But this is where you're going to be exchanging those clutch points to get yourself some players. And those players will add up in the milestones as you get further and further through to try and get yourself more and more players. So you can see Devin Booker will get unlocked when you've got 7 of those players. 15 players will get you the 102 overall DeMar DeRozan, 30 players for the Pascal Siakam, and then over there 50 of those players for Anthony Davis. All of the masters are giving out those +6 positional boosts, and then Westbrook is giving out that +6 team boost. In terms of the store, there is a couple of watch ad packs. You can see you can watch 3 ads a day for 100 clutch points on each time, or you can watch another 3 ads over there on the far right to get 100 buzzer beater points each time. There's NBA cash offers, money offers, all of that stuff. But in terms of what you're going to be able to get if you are just simply a no money spent player going through this promo. If we take a look at each of these 20 events to go ahead and play through, the first set is going to give you 1,000 points, the next one 2,000, then 3,000, and then this final set over here is going to give you 6,000 points. That's 12,000 buzzer points in total throughout the promo. Again, it doesn't matter when you play through those events because you can only play through them once. Then through the store, 300 of the buzzer points from this pack alone. That's 1,800 throughout the entirety of the promo. Add that onto the 12,000 points from earlier. That is 13,800 buzzer points you're getting throughout the promo itself. Now here you can go two ways. One, you can go ahead and play through this event over here where you can actually get 4 of these lucky chance packs. Again, I have no idea what's in them or what the chance is of you being able to pull a player. The other way you can go with it is by playing through these bottom events, and I recommend you go ahead and play through the clutch points 1, 2, and 3 events. Stay clear of the 4th one because it is the worst sort of exchange rate between buzzer points and clutch points. You can do 2 of the first events, 2 of the second events, and 2 of the third events to get yourself a total of 13,500 clutch points. Again, using that watch ad pack in the store, just the one for those clutch points, you're going to get yourself a total of 15,300 clutch points throughout the entirety of the promo. If you divide that by 400, because that's the cost of every single one of these packs, that is 38 packs in total, meaning you're going to get 38 of the players in the promo, thus meaning you will get yourself that 103 Pascal Siakam, you'll get yourself DeMar DeRozan and Devin Booker. Pushing up to Anthony Davis is not really going to be doable if you are a no money spent player. You're probably going to have to spend some cash, maybe some money on the game in order to get him. Russell Westbrook is going to be out of the question pretty much because of course you need to get all 4 of those masters and then have enough buzzer points to be able to go all the way and get yourself that event done. So that is it when it comes to the buzzer beater promo. In terms of the other promo, which is that social media star promo, if you go into the sets, this is where you will be getting your 103 select pack. And unfortunately, EA have decided to change it. Instead of usually where it'd be 5 tokens in order to get a select pack from this sort of event structure, it is now 8 tokens in order to get one. To get all of these tokens, it is in the achievement section of the game. You want to go down to social media stars and you can see all of these fame tokens over here. You want to collect 3 buzzer beater players. That can be done through spending your clutch points, winning 5 full seasons games. It is just those 5 quarters to go ahead and play through. Winning showdown matches, fairly self-explanatory. Spending those monthly master emblems, you can go ahead and get the set done to get yourself an easy 2,500 monthly master emblems. You can go through your objectives, do them every single day because the promo itself is out for 6 days in total. Go into the store, go ahead and spend them. You need to spend a total of 5,000 points in order to get yourself that extra fame token. And then winning 20 live today events, just go into the live today section of the game and play whatever 20 events you wish to do. Now, in the past, those 5 would be all you needed to do in order to get yourself that select pack. However, you need to get yourself another 3 to get yourself just one 103 overall master. And if you look at the promo itself, if you are a spender and you're looking to get yourself Joel Embiid, you need all 5 of those 103s in order to get him in the first place. And that's where you're going to have to look to the store in order to get it. Now, the cheapest way that I found of being able to do this is if you go ahead, you go through the achievements, you get your 5 tokens from those achievements for free. Then you go ahead and you buy this pack twice. That's 7,000 NBA cash. You'll get an extra 2 fame tokens, putting yourself up to 7. Because you spent that cash, you will then be able to get yourself this first cash objective, getting yourself your 3rd token, and that will get you your first 103 overall master. So that is a total cost of 7,000 NBA cash in order to get it. Of course, there are boom or bust packs if you are trying to get those 99 plus overall players, which are simply the lower overall versions of the masters themselves, as you can see on the news tab. And this change to this promo structure, I don't really understand, because of course it is going to make EA a bit more money here and there, but in terms of the no money spent players, you won't get yourself a 103. The Grandmaster was always out of the question as a no money spent player. I can't really speak for the spenders in how much it's going to cost, but I'm guessing it's going to cost you a lot more money in order to get yourself that Grandmaster himself. You're still going to have to do this set quite a few times because you can only do this set once to get yourself one 103 master. So it is going to cost you a lot more money in order to get more fame tokens, because that's an extra 3 tokens every single time you need to do this set, and the cost just goes up and up in order to get yourself Joel Embiid. So I have no idea how much money it used to cost. I don't know how much money it's going to cost this time around in order to get yourself Joel Embiid. I don't really think this change was a good thing to have in the game in terms of this promo structure, but it is what it is. That's what we've got in the game at the moment. And I could be wrong about this, but I think this has also changed, because I think before it needed 2 of the low overall players to get yourself 1 token instead of now it needing 3. I could be wrong about that, but that might be something else to take into consideration if you are looking to get yourself Joel Embiid. So that is the 2 promos completely broke down in terms of how you can get the Grandmasters and all of those Masters. Let me know in the comment section down below whether you are going to be playing through these promos. Me personally, I'll probably miss both of them, to be honest. If you want to go check out what all of these boosts do in NBA Live Mobile, plus which ones are actually the best in the game, go check out the video in the bottom left-hand corner, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace!